In this video, I have 10 spots for you inside a farm that you never knew existed for Arena Breakout. If you guys are new, make sure to like on this video, subscribe to the channel. Both those things do help me out a ton. The first spot is right outside of Motel. It's basically at Motel, and it is at the steps going into the basement in this little room at the back. If you go in this room and then jump on these boxes, you will see that you can actually jump on the electrical box, and this is a really nasty rat spot right here for if someone is coming through the basement or something like that and they actually know that you're there. This is a really good spot to just go and hide out at really fast, and if they run in the room, they're definitely not going to expect you. The next spot is towards the storage spawn, but this spot is insane because you can get a bunch of different angles because of the height, and also no one's really going to expect you up here if they actually do run inside of storage itself. You do have to do a little bit of parkour to actually get to some of these spots, but it is totally worth it because you are in some very crazy angles once you actually get to them. The next spot is at Grain Trade Center. I'm sorry that I did not show the map for some of these. I know I did starting on like 7 or 8, but for a majority of these I did not show on the map where it's at. But this is Grain Trade, and this is a pretty standard one. It's probably one of the most known ones, but still there's probably a ton of people that didn't actually know you could get on top of this roof on the side of Grain Trade. So yeah, you totally can do it, and it's actually a very nasty spot to peek through the window at. Next spot is back at storage. This one's a bit of a smaller spot, but it is still a very nasty flank spot for anyone that's going to run through the red wall or kind of just down the side of the storage. Get on these tires and then get into the back of either one of these trucks. It really doesn't matter, whatever you prefer for the angle, but the right one is definitely nicer to actually see inside of storage and see through that doorway, but it's really up to you. You can get in either one of these, and they're both very overpowered. The next spot is again right outside of storage. It's kind of in between storage and loading area in that little field with the broken helicopter. You can actually get in this corner back here and get on top of these rocks, and if you have a sniper, this is the perfect spot for a sniper to actually just go and sit and wait at the beginning of the match for a few minutes if you're a rat and actually get a few kills off the jump. Next spot again is at storage. I know keep showing you a ton of storage spots, but it is a very hot spot on the map. Apart from Motel, obviously Motel is hot, but this is a huge spot that a ton of fights go on it as well. So get on top of this machinery, and then you can get on top of this hay bale, and then you can actually get over the wall, which I didn't show in this clip, but you can actually jump over this wall as a bit of an alternative route. Also just kind of chill on top of the hay bale to get some easy kills. This next spot is actually at the motel itself again, and this is another truck spot. If you get on top of the box and then get on top of the truck, you will see that you can get inside of the bed, and this is actually a pretty good angle for people that are upstairs about to poke their head out the door. Very good spot for that. Next spot is at the waterfall, kind of in the fields in the northern wheat field section. You can actually get up towards the top of this waterfall, and along with the rocks right here to the right. Waterfall is a really dope spot because I don't think there's going to be many people that will actually expect you to be up here, and along with the rocks you can actually get up on these rocks and just kind of have a little nesting spot for your rat session. The next spot is at the loading area, and it's actually a pretty weird spot. I actually saw a short from Icy that you used to be able to get fully on top of this roof, but now sadly you can't get fully on top of the roof. However, you can still get on the ledge right next to the roof, so still a very dope spot, and definitely a spot that if you got up here with a sniper or something, you could see some pretty nasty angles, I'm sure. Also, it's just a great spot that people will definitely not expect you in. From this, you're going to basically do a bunch of parkour. You're seeing it in this clip here. Kind of not hard to explain, but it's just a lot to explain. You jump from the wood to the storage container to the truck over to the actual ledge itself finally. Like I said, you can't get on the roof, which sucks, but you still have some crazy angles right here. The last spot that I have for you is actually one that is possibly never seen before at all, because I believe I'm the one that discovered this. I totally could be wrong, but I was looking for new spots, and this is actually one that I came across and is one of the coolest spots that I came across, so I decided I wanted to throw it in here. If you get on top of this brick wall, which is actually a great flanking spot in and of itself, and then jump to this roof, you will see there is actually a ledge you can stand on. You want to do it a few feet after the roof starts. You don't want to do it at the corner where you first get on the wall at, because it is going to actually fling you back off. So you want to make sure that you do it at the right spot. But once you get on the roof, you're chilling on this ledge. You can't get all the way up, but you are still chilling on a ledge, and it is very sick. That is the last spot though for this video. If you guys are new, make sure to drop a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Like I said, both of those things do help me out a ton. I'll see you later though. Peace.